Much love to every subscriber tapping into our interviews. If you ain't tapping in, you tapping out. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell for post notification and hit all. Enjoy the clip, everyone. China Mac, you tapped in with PPhilms. What's the word, man?
Ain't shit, you feel me?
Word.
Out here, back in New York, back in my home, you feel me?
Let's get it. I know we've been trying to line this up for some time, but like we said off camera, right now, it's no better time than now right now, you feel me?
Facts, you called me at the right time, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Word. Listen, I want to start this off by saying, thank you for coming on my platform and giving me the opportunity to help tell your story, all right? And here on PPhilms, we try to help the viewers get to know China Mac, the rapper, but also China Mac, the person. So there might be personal questions, but it's only to get the people who love you and what you do to get a better understanding of who you are on a deeper level, all right?
Alright, I appreciate that. Hell yeah.
No doubt, no doubt. So I think it's only right we start off with, the obviously the biggest story right now with you and AD. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Having a disagreement, which eventually led up to y'all meeting up and fighting one on one. But first I want to know, like, how did y'all meet up? Like, how did you first meet AD?
I first met AD, I went to a party that my boy Nam threw,
Yeah,
and he invited me and shit, so I pulled up there and he was there.
gotcha.
And that's how I met him. And that's where we had the initial conversation and all that too about the Mac Eats episode and all that.
So y'all discussed that, and then it did he give like an indication, like, yo, I'm gonna do it, or was it kind of like, insinuated or something?
I mean, to me, yeah, he said
Yeah.
he was gonna do it. That's what I recall. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever he recalls, things get lost in translation, I guess. But to me, he said he was gonna do it.
He was gonna do the Mac Eats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then what happens next?
Then I hit him, and he gave me a number. He ain't never respond. So
Okay.
I hit him like 2 times. He ain't respond. So I'm just counting that as I ain't gonna chase a motherfucker. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like if you say you gonna do it, then you don't. That's that Hollywood shit anyway. People do that all the time. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I really wasn't stressing it. Then I saw, he did a food show, and it was basically, what we spoke about.
Mm. You know what's crazy? I was watching because he said his side on Adam 22. He was like, well, Adam was like how he's always changing his number. AD's always changing his number, so that could have been a wrong number.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This time around, was it a different number or was it the same number?
Nah, he gave me a different number.
Okay.
Yeah, but my number had changed too. So
Mm.
you feel me? My number had changed too since then. But I thought I had gave him the other number, but I guess I called him. So
Yeah.
you know how I was in the midst of change. I was in the midst of changing. So what happened was I had my phone number, my real phone number,
Yeah.
but I had broke my phone, so I had to get a whatchamacallit phone, like a backup phone.
Yeah.
And then I had forgot that that when I called him, it was with that phone because it was only for like a week that I
Okay.
had that phone. I called him, and I guess that was the mix-up and shit.
Got you. And then when y'all did when he wasn't reaching out, I know you try to. You know what I wanted to know, like, why didn't you go through Nam to get to him instead of like going to the internet? What made you take that route as opposed to hitting up Nam, since you said he was the one that linked y'all together?
Well, I did say something to Nam. You feel me?
Oh,
But
okay.
he said he gonna hit him, but you know, I never heard anything back. So I was just like, all right. And then I seen that, so I'm just like, oh no, I took that as like a clear, like, disrespect. You feel me? Like I felt
Gotcha.
like he just. So after that, I'm not gonna go to nobody else after that, cause
Gotcha.
you know what I'm saying. That's like if you did something to me, I'm gonna check it with you. Like I don't
Yeah.
want to involve anybody else in there. But maybe I should have. You know what I'm saying? That's the way to do things out there, I guess, like the politics and shit. So, but I just felt like, I had an issue, so I addressed it myself. And since I couldn't get to him on the phone or something, then I just was like, fuck it. Then we might as well take it the way I know you gonna see it now.
Yeah. Word. When you made the video, what was your goal?
Um, my goal was to basically to like, cause I felt some way.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
felt
yeah.
a way. You know what I'm saying? So it was either I just wait, and then I see him, and then. But then if I see him, it's not gonna be like a one-on-one thing. It's not gonna be like it's gonna be like I'm in his
Oh,
city. That's the only time I'm gonna see him. I'm gonna see him in a party and some shit like that.
yeah.
And you know, I felt like it was just better to like just call him out like there. You know what I'm
Got you.
saying?
Got you.
And then like just get whatever I had to get off my chest and you know, basically yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you. And I know you did talk about it. It's just some of my subscribers like ask him this. You know how it goes. Like they want you to ask the same thing, but um, at that point, you know what I'm saying. At that point, what did he tell you? He felt like was, I guess, the thing that you said that made him feel like, all right, we ain't even gonna talk about it no more. I'd rather just fight. Or was that your? Was it you who kind of called him out to fight, or did he feel like what you said was enough for him to, was what prompted him to fight?
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of both.
Okay.
It was really Nam told me like, yo, he want to get it with you now because you called him out and shit. You feel me? So I'm like, all right, then let's get it. You know what I'm saying? We might as well. Fuck it. We don't get it then. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I know, I'm in a whole nother person's city and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it could get tricky, but I also know that I'm plugged in too. You feel me? It wasn't like I just walked there and I ain't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? I know a bunch of people too. A bunch of people love me and respect me over there too. You feel me?
Yeah.
And people ain't gonna allow, shit to get. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm just some random dude, like everybody made sure that it was gonna be fair. You feel me?
Yeah.
So as long as it's fair, then I'm with it. You feel
Exactly.
me? Yeah.
Got you. That was my question though, because I'm like, yo, you in a whole nother city, like, what? And you just answered it. I was gonna be like, what made you feel comfortable that he was gonna even honor the whole one-on-one? I know you said both of y'all decided we're gonna meet up, but everybody brings one person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What made you feel comfortable to even trust that?
Well, I know Nam, and Nam he situated that.
Oh, okay, okay.
So he
okay.
told me like, yo, bro, like I'm gonna make sure, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure everything is valid.
Yeah.
And you come with one person, don't bring no cameras. You know what I'm saying? If anybody turn on the camera, we gon'
Yeah.
they gotta get it. You know what I'm saying? So he understood that. He understood that we had to get something off our chest, and he ain't want to make it go anywhere else. You feel me? So much respect to Nam for, for orchestrating that correctly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. After the fight, we see the video where y'all shaking hands and everything and saying everything is cool. What did y'all do after? I heard y'all went out to go eat or something.
Yeah. I went to go eat. My boy Nam took us to eat some Japanese food, some like some mad expensive shit, but the raw shit, like kind of weird shit, but
I'm dead.
It was good though. It was a good vibe, and we all like we all chopped it up, and that's how you know what I'm saying. Like, I grew up in the prison system. You feel me? I grew up in juvenile detention centers. I grew up in that type of shit. You feel me? So it's like you might have a fight with your bunkie. You know what I'm saying? Your bunkie might think you soft. You know what I mean? Try to do whatever. Yeah, and then you're gonna have to let your nuts hang. You feel me? So after a fight, more or less, not all the time, but usually, you know what I'm saying, there's an understanding. Absolutely. And you could be the person bunky after that, because 9 times out of 10, if you don't make it hot, the police ain't gonna know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's an understanding that there's like some type of respect. You feel me? So I'm kind of used to that. You feel me? Like some of my best friends, like I met after I had something with them. You feel me? After we done shook it, after we done did whatever. You feel me? So like.
I feel like a lot of guys is like that. You become friends with the niggas you kind of like fought or used to rumble or something.
Because there's a respect.
Yeah.
If you don't respect nobody, if you don't respect someone, then there's just if I feel like I could take advantage of you, then that's what it is gonna be. That's if you allow it. That's how I'm gonna look at you the whole time. You feel me?
That's a fact.
But if I do something to you and you know, and you stand up for your shit and we shake it or whatever, I'm not gonna cross that line no more because I understand that, you know, that's not you drew that line in the sand. You feel me? So after that, there's respect. Like I respect you as a man. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. So
Right.
what's your relationship now, you and AD?
I fuck with homie, man.
Yeah.
I fuck with homie, man.
That's what's up.
I'm kind of glad that we got that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Cause like honestly, like now his shit done shot up.
Yeah.
You feel
Yours
me?
shot up. His
My
shot
shit
up.
shot up. So it's like, it's really a win-win. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's really a win-win. I respect that man more now. You know what I mean? Cause he did come and do an episode of my Mac Eats.
I was gonna say
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
You just dropped that today.
Yeah.
What was it like shooting it with him? Was there any awkward vibes, or it was y'all already got everything off y'all chest?
It wasn't awkward for me. It definitely wasn't awkward for him. It was valid, bro. Like,
That's what's
you know
up.
what I'm saying? Like, you know, it was valid. Everything was good.
Fire. You know, after the fight, you know, there's comments of people commending y'all, you know, for fighting a respectful one-on-one. But then there are some negative comments. You know, people
Right.
like China
Saying
Mac
I got beat up
lost.
and
Yeah,
shit,
they
yeah.
saying, and you know, I guess you know, poking fun at the situation. You know, first I want to say, you know, I think people's crazy for just saying that because there's no video. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we didn't see anything, so how could you just automatically assume somebody lost? But when you seen that, how did that make you feel?
Made me feel like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because that's what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? When you put shit out there,
Yeah.
you know, you allow yourself to be ridiculed, criticized, loved, you know, praised, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's the rules of engagement. That's the rules of this game. You know what I'm saying? If you
Yeah.
can't handle it, then you don't need to be doing anything on the internet or entertainment or anything like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just understand that I called that man out. You feel
Yeah.
me? I called him out in his city, in LA. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people took offense to that. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like, you know? So I understand that. And plus, like, you know, I'm Asian, AD a black man, so you know there's a lot of people that might feel a certain way just over that. You
Yeah.
feel me? So
Yeah.
it's like, you know, I understood that already. You know what I mean? So I ain't going, you know, I didn't feed into that. That shit ain't really
Exactly.
bother me or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Now I feel you. You know, this right here, this somebody sent this question in. They said not to offend him or AD, you know, but I'm curious to know why was it so easy to meet up and fight than it was to meet up and do business.
I think that goes back to the respect thing.
Mm.
You feel me? You know, if I would have just let that shit rock,
Probably wouldn't have had.
we
an
would have
episode.
never did anything. You know what I mean? I would have felt some way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just wouldn't have went like, you know? And
Yeah.
even if he would have did something, it would have been on some like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the respect factor wouldn't have been there. You
Yeah.
feel me? So, cause, you know, like we all people, we take advantage of what, you know, not all the time, like some people do it more than others, but we all take advantage of situations. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like, if we would have left it like that, I don't know, you know, I'm sure he wouldn't have, you know, the respect factor wouldn't have been there
Yeah.
like that. You feel me? Whether he did it on purpose or not, whether it was done intentionally or not, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It was just, you know, it just wouldn't have been there. So,
Gotcha.
yeah,
Bet. Well, I'm glad, you know, everything worked out and y'all good now.
yeah. Shout out to AD, man.
Fact.